Greetings from my country. This is the 15th of November of the year 2018. I spoke on Remembrance Sunday, more correctly, on the centenary of Remembrance Sunday, in which I pleaded for all human beings' efforts, genuine efforts, to prevent not merely wars, but also violence of every kind. Even last night, I was obliged, even morally compelled, to post a photograph of a lady's being severely assaulted and battered, allegedly by her own husband. I indicated the fact that such an incident was severely and most certainly shameful. It brought great shame upon every man, because we, being men, remain morally duty-bound to protect the weaker gender. I regret to admit that I myself bear such responsibilities in a collective form, because I myself have also failed to prevent such actions taking place. However, failures are supposed to be ladders of success, provided we acknowledge our failures and try not to repeat such failures in future incidences or on future occasions. It is our duty to protect the feeble, not merely ladies or women, but also children, also the elderly, the handicapped, the infirm, the mentally retarded. It remains our duty. Such duties need not be legal, but they are moral. And such moral duties are significant and inevitable in our world. If we belong to this world, we owe responsibilities towards it. If we consider ourselves to be true human beings, it remains our duties and our responsibilities to ensure that humanity prevails over all kinds of wrong, all kinds of cruelty, all kinds of inhumanity, all kinds of evil. The photograph shocked many of the viewers, including my own self. Therefore, I decided to speak on this issue, even today. In certain countries, including my own, which is the Republic of India since the year 1950, we have a law, even though such law is not too old, but hardly 30 years or even younger. In accordance with Section 498A of the Indian Penal Code, a woman can prosecute her husband, even the in-laws, on the ground of physical or mental torture. Unfortunately, despite the existence of such legal rule, our country is often handicapped in preventing women's being violated against such inhumanity and cruelty. of torture, physical assault, mental agonies, and various other kinds of wrongs, which only prove us to be on the side of failure rather than success. We all can make a difference. I keep on saying, I said this earlier and I say it now. If we all try to improve the situation, if all of us unite ourselves to speak out against wrong, against injustice, against oppression, against all kinds of evil acts. Family violence, or domestic violence as it is also called, is nothing new in the world. I was shocked to hear that in certain countries, even a country which has a sound reputation for its legal systems, like England, in the Victorian reign, I was told by a historian, a husband was allowed to beat his wife with a stick, provided it was not thicker than his own thumb, which no doubt, in my view, was a rule of humanity, violation of humanity of every kind. It was not merely inhumanity, it was a true violation of humanity. Even, in my view, true violation of manlyhood, if I may use the expression in inverted commas or in speech marks. True heroism is not found in oppressing the weaker gender or those who are weak or feeble. True heroism, whether this be of a man or a woman or a lady, or a prince or a monarch or an emperor, is found when he or she comes to the aid of the weak and the feeble. If we don't do this, we fall below the standard of humanity, and we cannot claim ourselves to be worthy of any human existence. Humanity makes us true human beings. True humanity makes us true human beings. This is a fact which can neither be denied nor challenged by any means at all. Whether we refer to the old doctrine of the Holy Torah or the holy doctrines of the Holy Bible, humanity is always referred as priority. Protecting the other who are weaker than ourselves, not oppressing them, not persecuting them, not exploiting them, is what makes us true heroes. Heroes are not angels coming to earth. Heroes are people like you and me who are born on this earth and do not hesitate to act in favor of justice, opposing injustice and oppression, opposing inhumanity, opposing what is wrong. I therefore request, urge, even beg all the viewers of this video and all those who consider me to be a friend to come forward and act, to speak out, to write, to plead, and indeed to do everything reasonably and lawfully possible in protection of those who are victimized by physical violence or mental torture unreasonably, which include spouses being assaulted or battered by their husbands, even though sometimes it may also happen that a spouse is ill-treated by his wife. Regrettable, sad, but true. We must act to prevent such grave injustices taking place even within family circles. Because those who are exploited, those who are exposed to physical violence, those who are beaten, those who are assaulted, those who are tormented mentally, are also our fellow citizens. Let us not forget the fact that none of us, and I emphasize this fact, none of us would be on this earth without our mothers. They are ladies, women, and sometimes even girls. Even the Holy Bible, which talks of the miraculous birth of the Messiah, the Lord Jesus Christ, shows very clearly that he had to be born by a virgin, but she was no doubt a lady, a woman, a girl. Therefore, let us take this pledge and ensure that this pledge is honored by us, especially those who believe in humanity, that we will neither tolerate such injustice nor encourage, but oppose by all reasonable means, and speak out and stand